feeling stuck is normal, right? Feeling stuck is 100% normal. And if you're in that situation where you feel like you're in a position that you can't move out of, or you feel cemented somewhere in your path in life right now, I just want to be the person to tell you that it's normal. And not only is it normal, but it's 110% okay to feel like you're stuck, right? But what you don't want to lose out of that feeling of being stuck is hope. And you don't want to lose faith, right? You don't want to be helpless, and you don't want to be hopeless. And you definitely don't ever want to stop seeking just because you feel stuck. Because feeling stuck can lead to these ways of thinking, which can be negative and destructive to your person, to yourself. And then if you keep going along with those narratives of negative destruction, right, negative self-sabotage, then it can lead to much worse cases than where you are right now, right? You might feel bad right now, but if you continue feeling hopeless, if you continue feeling like you'll never get out of the position or the place that you're at right now because you feel stuck there, then you're never gonna get anywhere feeling and continuing to feel like you're gonna stay in that place that you are forever, because that is not the case, right? Feeling stuck happens to everyone, and you have to understand this. Feeling stuck is something that everyone goes through in life, and you're not the only one going through it. And I'm sure you have people around you that you might not even know of, right? You might have people around you that you don't know are going through the same exact thing that you're feeling. Because yes, you have feelings, but your feelings are not unique. And what I mean to say is, everyone else shares the same emotions and feelings that you do, because we're all human and we all have those same feelings and emotions that you do. So what is good for you is to be able to share, right? If you have people in your life that you can turn to, you need to be able to open up and be vulnerable enough to share the way you feel, because being alone and this feeling of hopelessness or being stuck is not okay if you have no one to turn to, or if you feel like you have no one to share that with. Because just spilling your thoughts, right, and your emotions, your feelings about you feeling stuck in a position that you're in can help you so much more if you have someone else to talk to, right? If you have someone else to talk to about these feelings, because you both might be in the same position and you don't even know it, right? Or even if this other person is not in that position you are, then you have a helping hand, somebody that will listen to you, right? If they care about you, to hear what you have to say, to hear how you to hear how you feel, if they care about you, which is good. But even if you don't have anyone to turn to, you're not taking a loss either way, right? Don't feel like just because you have no one to turn to and you feel stuck and you feel idle, that doesn't mean that's a bad thing, right? You just have to understand that you're in a different position than most people. You also have to understand that dependency on other people is not always the best thing, because people are not always going to be there. And what you also have to understand is, yes, you will move forward, and yes, this is not going to last forever, and yes, you are strong enough to get out of this position that you're in of feeling stuck, because it's definitely not permanent. It is temporary. It's only something that you are feeling, not only in the moment. You might feel it in the next moment, in the moment after that. You might feel it tomorrow. You might feel it in a week. You might feel it in a month. But something that I heard today rang true to my ears. And it's that these feelings of you feeling stuck, they're just seasons. Because I'm sure you've had seasons where you didn't feel stuck, where everything else was clear to you, where you had things that you wanted to do that looked so vivid. You felt like, yes, you were on your path. Yes, you were going somewhere. Yes, you were doing the right thing. And you were happy and you were okay. And now you don't feel that way. Now you feel stuck. Now you feel stagnant. Now you feel sad a little bit. Maybe you're even frustrated, curious, angry at yourself. Yes, all normal and all emotions that you should feel, and you should feel them, right? Go through them, understand why they're there, how they're there, and just be a person that can get to the root cause of why, right? Because there is always a why. And if you can get to the why, then you can figure out a way to get out of the hole that you're in. It's not that easy, right? But you can simplify it for yourself. And as long as you want it, then that means you ultimately have hope for yourself. And if you know that in the future you will not be like this, if you know in the future, no matter how soon it will come, right? No matter how far away it is, if you can absolutely know that you will not feel stuck anymore, then you have faith. And that's all you need to have, no matter what position you're in your life. If you have faith, that's all you need. Because it's important, right, to understand where you are and how you feel about where you are. But it's also very important to understand that you must keep going and that you must keep seeking a way out. Once you stop seeking a way out, then you've lost, right? You've lost yourself. You no longer have the capability or the drive to want to get yourself out of the place that you're in. So there's no point in trying, really. But if you have faith, that means that you still have the ability to seek validation out of yourself, meaning that you still have the faith, right, to seek purpose, right? You still have the faith to seek yourself out of the position of feeling stuck, which means that you will get out of that stuck position that you are in. So don't feel like that position you're in right now is something that you're going to be in forever. It'll only be that way if you allow it to be that way. If you truly feel like you're always going to be stuck, then you are always going to be stuck, right? Because what you tell yourself is your reality, right? You create your own reality, right? Because you have to be mentally capable of getting yourself out of that stuck position, right? No matter if it's physical, spiritual, right? No matter if it's mental, you have to be able to understand that your mental has everything to do with how you feel, why you feel the way that you feel. And it always starts there. Now, something that I want to talk about, right, that almost ties into this subject that I'm talking about, is a question that I got on my previous video. And it's actually to my brother, right? Shout out to my brother. He asked me this question, and I just want to pull it up real quick. And the question is, how do people who are not goal-oriented create a goal? And it's a really good question. If I had to answer this question to the best of my ability, right? What I would say is, if you're not a goal-oriented person, then don't start right away trying to create goals for yourself, because you were never that person in the first place. What you want to do is understand why you're not a goal-oriented person, right? Because the answer just might be you never had the chance, right? No one ever gave you that chance, or you just never had real guidance to create goals for yourself. Because goal setting is something that everyone can do, right? But it's not the easiest thing to do. You might not know where to start, or how to start, or what position you need to put yourself in to start, or if you need to do this, or if you need to do that to start. But what I will say is, just like anything else that you've done in your life, goals are just like tasks, right? They're almost the same thing. But goals are a little bit different because you can set them however far into the future you would like them to, right? But with tasks, they're almost more short-term and more short-sighted, so to speak, where it's something that you know you can accomplish right away. So if you're not a goal-oriented person, you can see goals as just larger tasks, right? And what you need to do is be able to organize yourself. If you've never had organization in your life, you need to be able to organize yourself and get yourself to a place where things become clear to you mentally, right? Where you can actually do yourself the favor of painting a picture of exactly what it is you want to accomplish, what goals you want to set for yourself. If you have goals for yourself and you want to get them done, then you have to be able to believe in yourself. You have to be able to have faith that you can get those things done, right? If you have friends or family that can help you, then start there. Or if you have no one, then you have to do it yourself, and you actually have to want to get these goals done. So you have to be able to organize yourself first, right? Declutter the things in your mind that you don't need, right? All those background things that you have going on, you need to be able to get them out the way so you can see a clear picture of what you want to get done, right? And then you want to organize yourself and understand what you're going to do and put those things in order, right, of importance. If you can do that, then that's pretty much the same as setting a goal, right? If you can do that, you're pretty much setting yourself up for goals. And it doesn't matter how small the goals are, right? You're still setting the goal, and you're still setting yourself out to accomplish them, so long as you actually want to get them done and have faith in yourself and believe in yourself. And that'll make it a little simpler to be able to set goals for yourself. Everything I just said is simple, not easy. Love y'all, man. Peace, y'all.